Cancer, hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi, my friends, how are you? I hope everyone is safe and well and blessed and protected and all the good stuff. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for listening to these messages. I really appreciate you guys. If you would like to win February's free private reading with Spirit and myself of 20 minutes, simply subscribe to the channel, like the video, and drop something nice in the comments for myself or the collective, for our beautiful tribe here, and say that you would like to win the reading. All right? I already pre-shuffled all of your cards. The Guardian Angel cards, that was interesting because I had just two immediately that jumped out, hit my Buddha statue, and fell to the ground. And I was just like, wow, that was like really speedy, like hitting something, falling down. So I felt like a lot of fire with this, which was interesting because, of course, Cancer is a sign of water. So I'm still feeling it. I'm feeling like fiery energy that is like in and around my chest. I can feel it. I'm like heat, you know. Could also be a little bit of anger, but just like fast energies. And yeah, before I'm gonna read the first Guardian Angel card to you, which they want me to do, we're gonna shuffle and see what else. Whoa, yes, Empress wants to come out for you. It's a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Please only take what resonates with you, Cancer, and leave the rest behind, because that means it's for somebody else. Okay, that's it. Please, you can of course look at your sun, moon, oh my god, my throat. You can of course look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign on this channel, but also please just go with your gut, right? Whatever feels right is right. If one sign doesn't resonate with you, just go ahead and watch another that you feel pulled to, because that probably has message in it for you. All right. You can reverse the placement, and it's not time specific, but I believe I said that. Let's hop in. We're starting out with encouragement and with the Empress card. So I'm going to hold this up while I read this card to you. Your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you, Cancer. Even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others, trust, for it does. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love, and love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. Yep, precisely. And that's what the Empress basically signifies to me. That is all about, you know, first of all, nature, like strong connection to nature, to animals as well. Very nurturing, very loving, like, and sharing that love, but also standing in your own power and glory so much here. And I love that the Empress showed us the first card. It also denotes to leadership. You could be very in touch with the winged ones, or like birds in general could be very important to you, so you may want to watch them, or you may have watched birds recently. And I mean, like, you will see, you will know when they have messages for you, and also encounter maybe some strange behavior. There's something about fertility here as well. So if you don't want to get pregnant currently, I suggest that you take precautions here. Also something about enlightenment with the lotus flower. With the lotus flower here, and lotus flowers only grow on mud ever, right? So this is interesting because you must have been through something that you really used as fertilizer, really as fertilizer to make you shoot up, basically, to much like that, all of a sudden it's like shooting up all of a sudden, and just being there in your awesome beauty, fertility, nurturing, healing energies, whatever it is. And again, your love is invaluable to the earth here, Cancer. Absolutely. The light you shine, and that only you know how to shine specifically, is invaluable to the earth. And by the looks of it, some people may not see it, or may not like your shine, is what I'm seeing here, but we'll get to that. But you're in such a good energy field that doesn't necessarily like bother you in any way. That's what I see. It still may be going on, but when we are so strong and so much in our light, this is basically our natural protective field, and we may not necessarily see any of it. Simple. Because when someone is hateful and in not good energies, when you're up there, and I'm just doing it like this. Spirit told me already that it's not like that. It's not like up and down. It's different. It's like they're here, but energetically, just to try to make you see the difference is up here, down there, somewhere energetically, they don't match. Let's put it that way. It doesn't matter. They don't match. They don't go together. Okay. So one doesn't reach the other. It's the same with your vibration, by the way. It'll repulse people when you're really high vibe and they're not. It repulses people. And that almost makes me laugh. Isn't that so funny? It's crazy. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. So that means a lot of work. You invested a lot of work here into something that could be your own self-development. It could be your business. It could be work in general. It could be friendships. But this is also talking about not quite seeing the results yet. Much like the encouragement card says, you may have invested a lot of work, a lot of your time and effort into something, yet you're not necessarily seeing like the results of it as of yet. But this one says keep doing what you're doing here because it is indeed working and you're going to reap rewards, big ones at that too. Once you reach that 10 of Pentacles, that's big rewards here, right, for you, Cancer. So that's that. And they're growing in the background already. And again, you may not see the effect that your love and your efforts may have in this world already. For some of you, you may indeed be like visionaries, and this could be very specific, right? Where people just don't understand yet where you're coming from, but that'll grow quickly at that too, like that awareness and that need for what it is that you offer specifically here. Very interesting. You could have also done like a lot of shadow work here to, of course, you must have with the lotus flower and with the moth here. You must have done like a lot of shadow work to get to where you are. And people may often mistake this for, you're in the happy mood, you're in a good place. And people may mistake that for, oh, it was just given to Cancer, golden spoon in their mouth or something like that. But it wasn't like that at all with you. You really worked hard for your successes here and for your own shine. Some of you may have really undug yourselves to a huge degree because the Empress is the highest expression here, right? Of all the queens, that's all the queens combined. So congratulations for all the work that you've done on yourself. It really, really shows. It may not necessarily be reflected in your friendship and environment cycle as of yet, but it will be. Just stay high vibe, stay in that shine, okay? This is you actually reaching out to someone. Interesting. It could, of course, when you reverse the placement, be someone that is reaching out to you here. With what though? I'm going to have to skip that one and have a look at the next one. It's a message, but I can't quite see what this one is about yet, but it's trying to reach out to make something clear, or thinking about reaching out to someone. Could that be also because often energies are just picked up? It may not necessarily happen in the physical, but it's energetically happening very much, right? Thinking about, should I message, should I reach out to someone or not? And the topic of this message is regarding this event here, the 5 of Wands, which is people that are not getting along so swell. They may say they are for the outside world, but they really aren't. I'm thinking of a family here, or family dynamic that is still running here, no longer affecting you, so you're somehow out of that. I don't see you in this card at all. It's another, and that's where I got the jealous energies from, this one, because when you have a look at Instagram at Universal Power Tarot, you'll see that this card here, this one is looking directly at the Empress. Yeah. So it could be a high likelihood that someone is still watching you like from afar. Either you are on social media or, using others to try to check up on you or something like that. That's what I'm feeling here. But it's, again, they're so outside of themselves and not working on themselves. Whoever this person is, again, could be family dynamics, could be anyone else really, could be work related as well, where it's just like someone in this area, again, not affecting you because you're so high vibe, that they can't really touch you, but they are not working on themselves and they're blaming it on you here, or blaming it or trying to find faults within you, which is, that actually makes me kind of angry and kind of mad, because I'm just like, why won't you work on yourself? Why do you want to put it on others? And please, Cancer, take yourself out of this equation here. Like, right, even if you do notice this person doing this, it's not you they're mad about. They're really mad at themselves, and this is interchangeable. Whenever they see anyone shine, I feel like they have to push it down. And this makes me again angry. I'm just like, oh my God, just please work on yourselves, right? Instead of pointing fingers at other people. What the hell? It's just like that, right? Oh my God, Cancer. Oh my Lord. All right. Because they can't stay in their hatefulness and in their whatever they have going on. Definitely ego games. A lot of ego is what I'm feeling here with this. And you may be, and I see you as this because you're like this messenger. You may have tried to reach out to that person, or you may have tried to clarify something, or to like just talk to them in some form or capacity. Like the willingness from your side is there, but you also need to know, if this resonates with you, that it's not much, you know, that you can do, or you can have an influence on this person, maybe energetically, but they're not necessarily one to talk to with a certain sense of reasoning, if that makes any sense, you know, because hatefulness will be hateful here in that situation. Unless they change themselves, there's no different outcome that can be expected, okay? So yeah, I think the position that you have right now is very healthy, like a secure distance between you and them, and you working on your stuff, and keep working again, because the encouragement is definitely here from Spirit. And then there is someone, the King of Pentacles, that is overlooking or seeing you, watching you, and this one isn't hateful at all. This one is one that knows how to use money as a tool. So we could be talking about an entrepreneur, a boss, maybe they do have their own company, not gender specific, right? Also someone who is very like stable within their own lives. They definitely have worked on themselves. And what is striking to me here, they seem to be working from a distance. So again, this could be a boss, maybe your boss even. Doesn't have to be, or someone who also has an eye here on you. But someone who is rather like stable, like I said. And it's striking to me that they both wear green. You know, they're at a distance like this as well, but they both wear green, so that's the heart. So they're quite fond of you. We could be talking about a father figure here as well. But I'm not just getting father vibes. It could be a romantic kind of a situation too, but you don't seem to be aware of this person here as of yet. You don't seem to be aware of them as of yet. But they have an eye on you, and they see what you're working on. So they may actually be someone who maybe step in either romantically, like expressing a romantic interest, or someone who can help you further your business here or your idea. Because you are seen. That's the thing, right? And again, this card, again, encouragement, this keeps popping up, where it's just like you may not see like how awesome you are and what you're putting out yet, but there are people that are watching you here for sure, Cancer, that want you to succeed. It's not just okay, now that's where we're going with this one, because you may be used to maybe people wanting to dull your shine, but not for you, but because they can't advance, because they're stuck in their own stuff. And then all of a sudden this other person is stepping in or trying to step in. So there may be a topic popping up of, are they trustworthy? But we'll see into that. We'll have a look into that, just because of those patterning that is running here. Next guardian angel card. Prayer. All right. Dear guardian angel, help me dissolve past guilt or regret. Help me to see that all is always in perfect and divine order. Help me to let go of the fear that I project onto my future. Help me to live fully within each precious moment and feel your eternal love within and around me. Help me to realize and fulfill my true potential. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. But it looks to me like you are. Like you are very much. Maybe just little bits here, but with the Empress, it looks really, really good. All right, let's get out more cards for you. Yeah, we'll stay with the Wildwood Tarot. What else, please, for Cancer? Thank you. Oh my God, yes. Loving that. By the way, I'm also available for private readings if you would like to get clarity on your very specific situation. Oh my God, this is so much about male energy here. Crazy. Wow, and Soul Tribe coming in for you. Empowerment. Really good stuff. What else, please? Just reach out at universalpowertarot@gmail.com. Yeah. Wow, we have a lot of cards here. We won't be able to take all of these over to your extended. But this is pretty cool. Yeah. Wow. Okay, this one goes up there. Very interesting layout now, too. We have the Seer card, and that one goes right atop, like the whole thing. Again, if you would like to have a look, check out Instagram, please. Wow. Links down below. Yeah, each card has another representing card here to it now. And then the overview to it. So, look. Again, the green continues. You have the Five of Bows with empowerment here. And a lot of green, so heart chakra opening, heart chakra like being really lit up, like really that shine, expressing yourself, right? And that brings you a lot of empowerment, but it also brings with it that male power within yourself. So you may have been working on specifically that, like defending yourself in the sense of in a healthy way, you know, like fiercely protecting yourself, fiercely defending yourself, like always with compassion, but when you have to also more fiercely. And you may have learned that in the past years, I want to say, actually, because this sometimes, or month, this sometimes really takes time to really step into that empowered form of yourself, but not just the female that is so creative and nurturing, but also our male expression here that is so protective. And again, we have both of these within ourselves. So like merging these two, and it really looks like you are. Yeah, and there could be something about sexuality, like the topic of sexuality coming up. And healing parts of this as well that need healing. Your next card is the Eight of Bows with the Heart Fire, and that one is talking about Soul Tribe. Yes, and you may have been working on your relationships and social stuff, right? Also with this card here, where it may have been hard to pull in like the right people because of that old conditioning here that showed up with the Five of Wands, right? But this is also going further with the Eight of Bows, which is the Eight of Wands. So this is finally, they're coming in, but only because you show up in your highest expression here. So this is definitely talking about you just raised your consciousness, you raised your vibration, and you worked so hard for this and on this, right? And your heart, again, heart fire, that's what we were talking about, right? It's ignited. And I'm wearing green today too, so very green energy. Heart chakra, a lot of it, a lot of that kind of an energy. It can also mean that people, like, you know, Soul Tribe is coming in to work with you as well, so to do something in co-creation. But it's really that understanding for each other, like a true deep expression. Because someone who is, again, hateful and who is living outside of themselves instead of inside themselves, they have a hard time attracting someone who is really true to themselves, because they be, again, remember that repellent, that's exactly what's happening. Like you're becoming a repellent to people that are not aligned with who you stand for, Cancer. And vice versa, you're also becoming a magnet for people who are very aligned to, and that's what I see you do here and stepping into. All right, we'll take this over to Vimeo and Patreon. If you're interested, check out both to see which option suits you best. Patreon has a lot of extra content, so you may want to check that out first. And if you just want to buy one single extended, you go over to Vimeo. All right, my friends, I hope this was helpful and or insightful to you, and I'll either see you over on Vimeo or Patreon or next time. Bye, guys.